Hello and welcome. I have just recently been to Frankfurt to the Creativeworld expo, and while I was there I went to go and see my friend Dinesh. I say my friend as we all have online friends, so I actually got to meet him in person. Dinesh has been supplying South Africa with his amazing ICraft products for the last few years, and so I made a point of going to his stand and seeing his amazing display. I wanted absolutely everything that he had. Thankfully, I already had a few things because my friend Sharmila imports to South Africa. However, I am now living in Berlin, and because my husband got transferred in April of 2019, and I brought some of these things with me, and then of course some of these things I picked up at the show this last weekend, and I will show you those. So I've got a whole wonderful collection of stencils that I got there, but these dies and books I had brought with me. So I thought I'd just take you through the through the catalogue. And it is a really nicely laid out catalogue. It starts with stencils. It's got these tabs over here. I'm not going to take you through every page, but they have a wonderful collection and all different sizes. They also have stamps. They have dies, and these flower dies are particularly gorgeous for using with foamerin if you like to make your own flowers for projects. And at the back of this brochure you can actually see all their stamens, which are perfect. In fact, they've got so many more, this doesn't even do it justice. They've got an amazing range of things to use with their flower dies, and they have scrapbooking papers, they have wooden embellishments, they have tools, so these you can use together with your foamerin to make your flowers. They have decoupage, they have paints, and they have this catalogue is actual colours painted on swatches of all their colours. They have got more metallic chalk paints than are here that have come out since this was made, and then this is their full range of chalk paints. It's like rainbow heaven. And I just love the names. So there's Cream Pie, Coconut Milk, Autumn Valley, Khaki Moss, Foxy Lady, Midnight Coffee, Stormy Sky, Cypress Green, Bongo Jazz, Campfire, Egyptian Earth. So I'm not going to read them all. They're really funky names and I love them. So I'm dying to get my hands on some of this chalk paint and give it a go. So they have all sorts of media as well. They have gessos and mixed media, texture gel, modeling paste, glitzy gel. It's like a shiny gel, cracking gel, gold foil, silver foil. They have actual foils, so they have a special glue, the dry sticky that they've now manufacturing themselves to go with the foil. And the foil they are also doing in smaller packs. So I'm going to put that on one side. And I'm going to put the catalogue on one side, and I'm just going to show you, these are a couple of the dies that I've owned myself that I have brought with me. They're cut beautifully, and they are a two-piece die, so this cuts the shadow and that cuts the detail, or you can use one or the other or both together. They cut really, really nicely, and I have used this one to cut a double piece of cardstock to make a card. You just don't put the top of the wings, you put them over the top of the cardstock, so you cut it like that. But that's a demo for another day. And I have the lovely sentiment dies, which also come with a drop shadow. So it's happy birthday and anniversary, so you can of course say happy birthday or happy anniversary. And I'm sorry, I've just got them a bit tangled. So those are the shadows, and here are the words. They're a lovely big die, so they're not too fiddly to work with, and they have lovely impact on your cards. Then I also have the alphabets. So this is the lowercase alphabet. When I'm doing my art journaling, I'm often looking for a heading. Excuse that noise. You can see that the font is a really nice big size. And then together with that, you have the uppercase. Sorry, I opened this box a bit strangely. And so you can make quite nice statement headings for your scrapbooking or your art journaling. Then I come to these scrapbook, they call them templates, and in the book you will be able to see under scrapbooking that they have a whole selection of them. This is the one that I've got, and I've got 2 of them because I liked it so much. I bought 2. And what it does is it comes with all the pieces you need to make, and it shows you here on the back. It doesn't come with the papers, it's just the base cardstock. So you have some flaps, and they are scored. You can't really see it on the videos, so they, of course one should be working on a table. They fold really easily, and you would add your glue or your double-sided tape and add it to your book. It comes with this is a tab to close it, a tag, and then it has a whole lot of shallow pockets. Then it has deep pockets the same size as the whole album page, with this nice punch out area so you can pull things out. And then that's part of the cover. That is the back of the cover. And then these are all the pages, and each page has one of these flaps. So let me show you one that has been put together. So that's my second one. This is one I'm using. So I haven't actually used all the pieces yet. Some of them are still in there because I have got as far as putting my album together and decorating it. Back in 2011, I taught the 12 Tags of Christmas by Tim Holtz to some wonderful ladies in Johannesburg, and I have chosen to decorate each flap with one of the tag techniques. So I've got, obviously there aren't 12 pages, so I haven't done all 12 tags, but I still have to add my papers here, those pockets, photographs, all the the plane ticket, all those things you can keep for scrapbooking. So I'm looking forward to finishing that. And now we're on to the stencils. So they come in various sizes, and they have a lovely range with some sayings. So this one says, every day may not be good. I'm trying to hide the reflection. Every day may not be good, but there is good something in every day. Never give up on the things that make you smile. Enjoy the little things in life, for one day you'll look back and realize they were the big things. Shine like the whole universe is yours. Create your own sunshine. It may not be easy, but it will be worth it. Then these ones are think happy thoughts, and I love this. You know, the scan thing that everybody uses for info, and this says scan with love. Happy birthday, which is nice to use as a stencil instead of a stamp. Some lovely mandalas. So what they have got is, this is a stencil through, and this is what they call a reverse stencil. I also call it a mask. So those are all gorgeous. And again, here's a reverse stencil, and somewhere in this delicious pile of goodness is the brick stencil. Okay, I'll get to it. So this stencil will give you blank bricks and the cement. Oops, I've jumped around a bit. See, these are the rest of the small stencils. See, I'm so easily distracted by deliciousness. And here are 3 lovely African ladies which I couldn't resist coming from Africa. And I'm going to move that no matter where I go, there's a shine. So here's a dabbing skeleton and another reverse stencil, or as I call it, a mask. Being steampunk, I love it. Steampunk. Clocks with cogs. Music. Some grunge. Dots, like the famous Swiss dots that was an embossing folder that everybody used on their cards. I still use mine a lot. Circles. I'm really drawn to circles, and circles within circles are even better. More wording. Here's the bricks I was looking for. Then lovely patterns, Greek pattern, basket weave, all over pattern. And then these last three that I've got here do not have solid edges, so you can repeat them. Okay, so now we have layering stencils or mixed media stencils. So there's alphabet with some geometric. I love these animals. So there's a giraffe and an elephant and these butterflies with this beautiful filigree design. Makes me think of those henna patterns that Indian people do on their hands. I love that. Mixed media. More wording. Then we get to the home decor stencils, and of course I absolutely love the various things that they've got in here. So you've got all these clock hands, cogs and gears, some nuts and bolts, this lovely hook, screw, this next one, this looks like shattered glass. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you're doing, you will be successful. So some film, some crackle, just delicious steampunk goodness right there. Then this is more for your home decor things. So I can imagine this on a tabletop or on a tray or decoupage, chest of drawers. It says beautiful. Family is the anchor that holds us through life's storms. Then this one says incredible. And I'm going to turn it over to read what it says on the back. It says, the fondest memories are made when gathered around the table. And so many of us these days do not sit at a table and eat dinner. Anyway, so that's what that says. Coffee break. And then the last one, which really appeals to me, is this one that says, perfect, say nice things, use respectful words, gentlemen, for gentlemen, gentlemen's lounge, members only. It's unusual because it's hard to find stuff for gentlemen. And then the last things that I have here are what I would use with my stencils, which are the little tools. I like these little tiny ones because it means you can be quite specific with colors in small areas, and so you don't accidentally go into the open spaces that you don't want to. So I am dying to have a play with all of these things, and I will see you soon.